DJ Feature from Feature Pros LLC. Today we're going to do a quick review on this D-Tap to 2-pin DC power cable from Andycine. It's a better option as far as powering your external monitor if you're going to be using a V-mount battery. A lot of the camera monitors do use these NPF batteries. Now these are good, but the smaller batteries will not last long as far as battery life. And then using a bigger NPF battery, it's definitely greater in power, but it's a lot more weight onto your camera rig. So using this cable here, it's just going to be a simple cable wire extending from your V-mount battery right to your camera monitor. Now we're going to use this Andycine V-mount battery. I did do a review on this battery a little while ago. Here's a link above. Now this is a great option because it has actually two D-Tap outputs. So one of the outputs can actually power your camera itself, and then the other can power your camera monitor. We're going to take a look into the contents of this package, and then we're going to show you two ways that you can use this cable. One will be with an actual V-mount battery, and then the other option is going to be how you can use it with a NPF battery if you choose to. But we're going to use this Andycine battery plate with a D-Tap connection to power the camera monitor. So we have a 1-year warranty card, which is great. This means they're standing by their product. If you have any issues, you can contact them directly. Then this here is welcoming you to the product. All we have left is the actual cable. It's definitely a manageable cable as far as length. It's at 50 centimeters or about 20 inches. This here is the D-Tap connector. Now this has gold plated connector pins with lower internal resistance and wider contact area, which is going to mean less heat generation. This portion here is the actual DC connector that's going to plug right into your camera monitor. Now this black box here has patented cells inside to protect your devices from damage, even a misplug in inversely. So now all there is to do is just hook it up to our devices. This cable will work with a variety of external camera monitors. Just check your particular brand to make sure that it accepts DC inputs. We're going to take the DC portion of this cable. We're going to plug this into the DC input on our camera monitor. The other side of that cable is the D-Tap connector. We're going to plug that connector into the D-Tap output on our V-mount battery. We now have power as indicated by this red LED. All we need to do now is plug in our HDMI cable, power our monitor on, and now we have power. Next, we're going to pair this cable up with this NPF battery, but the way we're going to do this is with this Andycine multifunctional NPF battery plate with a D-Tap connection. What we're going to do is mount the battery onto the battery plate. We see we do have power indicated by these LEDs. Now we're going to take the D-Tap out on the battery plate. Next, what we're going to do is take the DC portion of that cable and put that in the input on the Field World monitor. We now have power. It's just another option. Using this NPF battery plate, it does have a 1/4 inch 20 screw, so it'll give us another option if we don't want to necessarily mount the NPF battery directly on the back of the camera monitor. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. See you on the next one.